to say I can read and write from this file, and then to read from this file and write to this file and also execute it. So what do I mean by execute it? I can run it like this, / because Unix is with root as the path, it's not the backward slash like DOS, it's the forward slash. So you run it, and then this time you don't see the dash, the command, it just sees the output. This is the output of PWD. This is the output of the whatever command was there for, let's just, in order to look at it again, you can say cat -n script one.sh, and you can see the who command, who was logged on. Who -r also shows you the run level. So who by itself is there, W is giving you that information. But script one.sh, now if I just don't want to see line numbers or anything to it, I could do this. And you can also add to this command using cat command. So now if I just want to, I could use echo command to add to it. For example, let's say I want to add one more command called, let's say, who -r. And who -r, I could say echo who -r for run level, and then double greater sign, then script one.sh. So this case, I'm just echoing this command, and to the end of this string, by this double greater sign, I just append to it. So now script one.sh has the command who -r. If I just run a script one.sh, is there with a run level this. And then now let's just use another command. I could just say, let's say I want to just override this one with only another command like ls-l or something. So let's just create another command, say, let's say ls-l star.c++, and then we just send that one to a file called t. Now contents of t is only that command, and if I just say cat t, only one greater sign to say script one.sh, now I just overrode that file with thing. But if I want to do write that line multiple times, I could just say double greater signs. So every time I do double greater signs, that file is appended at the end of it. Notice the usage of greater sign with cat and appending and this. So you can also create multiple files out of this. So you can see the display of 3 files. So if I just do this and then I say greater sign and then a new file called f. Now word count -l t script one.sh and f. If you could see that they're all different sizes because the f and t is the same, right? I'm sorry, f and t, f has one, t has 1 line, f has 3 lines, and then none of them are the same. And then a script one.sh is this 2. So what if I just want to make a combination of different commands out of the cat? I could do that. And so I could say cat etc host and t and just those 2 files, send it to the file f. Now, and the f file has etc host plus the ls command. But they are unnecessary, so there's no needed there. You can also do cat command to execute something like right there. And then let's just do one more example of the cat command. I'm gonna just say cat t and greater sign and script. Let's just do a few commands. Echo pwd and then greater sign t.sh, and then I'm going to just run a couple of commands, who, and then banner hello. So let's just try these things, and then so banner hello, and then the next command is pwd. The next command is calendar command, and that's it. So cat t.sh now has those commands, and then I could also use the cat command to put this one into an argument and read them. Here I could say cat t.sh, and then at the same time I could just execute these commands within a while read var. So I say while read a variable do, and then I say echo $var, and then that would display the command and then run the command after, and then done. So now you can see that I just did on the fly a command using cat by reading the contents of a file and display there for each of them. And if I just want to see the content of the command, the last command was pwd, which was the output was here and the banner was here. I printed out, and then the previous command was who, and it was there, and then calendar is also the last command here that displayed it. So with cat, a lot of different options you can do. And I'm on the book, I'm showing you how to compress certain information and everything, and then how to do a lot of different options there. If you need to check it out, cat is your friend, and you can see all these options that I showed you. Dash number non-blank. So instead of dash n, you do the opposite of dash n, and this one, override that dash n. Shows end of line, and then numbers, and then squeeze blanks. So if you have too many blanks spaces on a text, it will just reduce them there. And the same thing with the number of lines, and that if you want to just get rid of the 2 lines or 3 lines. And on the actual book here, on the PDF files that you could get access to a PDF file, and then right here, basically this Word document for cat, I'm showing a lot more examples here. So the octal dump I showed you here, and then like the silent or suppress options and here, and then for each one of them I did gave you the definition of what -s for suppressing repeated empty output. And basically if there's like too many empty lines, then it will just get rid of it. And then the -sn, n is give you the line number, but you see here that there was multiple lines, and then it was suppressed to 1 line, and that's why that information is going to do it. Without it, you see this had 2 lines. The 2 line changed to 1 line here, and because I'm using this -sn. Here -e for end of line marker, and -a, you can see $ here, and then the control characters that are there are showing as well. A space is just showing blank space, and then you could get the output as so. And then the man-cat command I showed you. And there's another technique that you can also, I'm showing here, that you can run actually the Unix command without even running it. Notice that here I'm creating a doc, but then the output, you can just put it into a file, and then here within $, left parentheses, right parentheses, you can put any Unix command. as long as they're valid Unix command, it will be executed. Like here, $date, and here's the echo statement. And then the backtick things is also a valid way to execute commands. Sometimes like you want to run a script to find something here, I'm showing you that. So let me just do one more technique here with the cat command. So what I could do is here, say cat, let me just clear the screen first, cat, and I could just say less than sign, double list. I could call it execute or exec, or it doesn't matter. Whatever I name it here, I have to terminate my statement at the end of it. So let's just call it SS for a shell script. So I'm going to just say this and greater sign, and I'm going to just say s1.sh or .bash in this case. You can name it anything you want. So here I could just say some command, say for example, the backtick is this symbol. I could say pwd, and then backtick and say who. These commands will be executed right away as soon as it is done. And then the other thing that I could do is say $, and then say find a dot minus name. Let's say just minus type D for just only show me that directories. You could do that one. And then this thing is not braces, it's parentheses. So that's very important, $, and then the argument. And then here, I could just also say this, and then run the command, say ls minus ld, let's say the something.sh. Whatever the sh files are there, it should display it. I'm going to stop it there because we showed 2 examples of those. Let's just run another command also at the date with this, so we know that it runs today. So now I just need to finish it using this SS. So I'm going to say SS, and then that program finished. So now s1.bash is there, and notice that this one is not executable. I could have put even a change mode on this one to just change the permission of it, but it still wouldn't run because I have to still do -1.bash at least once to just do it. And notice that the command that was successful, it worked. This is a directory. So some of the commands, like this one, shows the date command at the end, and then this one is the ls-ld. Syntax is somehow this had to be put into, because it's wildcard, I could just put it here and say star.sh, it would understand. But if I'm just doing it within this $, it did not understand that one. So let's just do cat this ss, and then just write again s1.bash. This time I'm just going to do the pwd work. So sorry, the pwd worked right here, so I'm not going to test that one. The second command, it says the who, line 1 is there. Okay, let's just